It's a match day for Arsenal fans. As our club, our dear club, Arsenal will be traveling to Molineux Stadium in an away match to play against Wolverhampton tonight, 9 p.m. Nigerian time. Now, this is all I have to say about this match. If Mikel Arteta and our players are serious to win the Premier League this season, you see today's match should be a must-win match for us. Nothing short of 3 points. I don't care how they are going to do it. You see today's match, nothing short of 3 points. Of course, in all ramifications, Arsenal is the favorite to win today's match against Wolves, despite the fact that we are traveling to play them at their home. It's an away match. Recall that first match between Arsenal and Wolverhampton, which was played at Emirates Stadium this season. This particular club, Wolves, their players gave our players tough time. They really gave us tough time. In fact, as a matter of fact, in that match, which we won narrowly, we escaped having a draw in that match. It was that minute goal that we scored to win that match 2-1. And in that match, none of our players scored a single goal. That is to show you how difficult that match, was for our players. I think it was around 70 minutes, thereabouts, that our players started having a goal against Wolves. And all the 3 goals scored in that first match were scored by Wolverhampton players. The 2 goals recorded for Arsenal in that match were own goals scored by Wolverhampton players. Before the Nigerian guy, Tolu Arokodere, scored an equalizer 1-1, 90 minutes. 90 minutes. It was 90 plus 4 minutes that, due to the pressure mounted by our players, to Wolverhampton players, that led to that second own goal by their player called Moscora. So in today's match, we wouldn't want such scenario because it might not favor us today. So the early we start scoring goal, the better for us. Of course, we remain number 1 on the Premier League table, while these Wolverhampton are on the bottom list of the Premier League table with just 9 points. So, yes, of course, it's not going to be an easy game, like I said. But then, if we really want this season's Premier League title, trophy, this game, a win is non-negotiable. A win is not negotiable if we really want the Premier League, title this season. I'm not saying we and Man City are not going to drop points, from the remaining games of the season. But you see, today's match against Wolves should not be that match that we see our players drop points. 3 points is all we want from today's match, and it's possible. Now, as for expected lineup for today's match, honestly, at the moment, I will find it difficult to say or predict our lineup. All I want from Mikel Arteta is a formidable lineup. They should not look down, on Wolves. Maybe because they occupy the bottom position on the Premier League table. They should not look down on Wolverhampton players because they are not happy being in that position. So now, going to their home, they will definitely capitalize on the experience they had, the difficulty, the challenge they gave us at Emirates Stadium. But today, I expect Mikel Arteta to approach this game, with another dimension, another formation, a different mindset. So I would like to see the likes of 𝗠𝗔𝗧𝗖𝗛𝗗𝗓 turning up in today's match. Yes, our last match against Wigan Athletic, most fans, especially rival fans, said it just because of he played against Wigan that has amateur players. That was why he showcased such incredible performance in that match. So we would want to see 𝗠𝗠𝗧𝗖𝗛𝗗𝗓 turn up, replicate, or even man up his game in today's match against Wolverhampton. Another player we would want to see is our star boy who just signed a contract extension yesterday, to also turn up in today's match. If Mikel Arteta decides to play him in that attacking midfield role, good thing. We want to see him also, show the stuff he made up of. So today's game is a must-win match for our dear club, Arsenal Football Club. My prediction for today's match is 3-0. Or let's say 4-1 4-1 or 3-0. That is my prediction for today's match. So guys, let me know what you think about our today's game against Wolverhampton at their home. Share your opinion in the comment section. Help us share the video and stay tuned for more updates.